Alright. Alright, let's get this going. 'Cause I am very busy today. So, turn that off, and here we go. Alright, hello, and welcome to another Sunday edition of Rhapsody. We are finally free of the grips of Parasite Eve and can move on to other things now. Although we are not leaving the PlayStation, because we are taking a look at a kind of a very weird game. Basically what it is that Blaster Master is always one of Sunsoft's kind of more popular franchises. At least the ones that it internally developed that wasn't just based on a license. So Blaster Master also is weird in the sense that it was a franchise that was much more popular in America and Europe than it was in Japan. Although Sunsoft being a Japanese developer, well, obviously it's still the ones that develop it. So when they wanted to do a sequel to Blaster Master, they actually decided to incorporate some details from books that were actually outside of their control. During the NES era, there was a series of novels called the Worlds of Power kind of books. There was one, I believe, on Mega Man 2, Metal Gear, but they were just like novelizations of video games. And one of them was Blaster Master. And in that, they introduced some characters like Eve, which was kind of I forgot what exactly her role is in the book, but essentially she became Jason's girlfriend. This game actually incorporates that into its actual canon, thus actually turning glorified fanfiction into actual canon. Which is weird, but really, outside of a few games, canon doesn't matter. The only canon that really does matter is the one that's on the tank, which is the one thing that probably people are into rather than the weird plot. Although it's not the weirdest thing that this franchise will do in terms of story, but that is a different game. So, this is a 2001, or at least it was 2000 in Japan, 2001 in the US. I don't know if this got a European release. But yeah, it's for the PlayStation. Also, one other weird thing about this one is I believe this is the first one that did this, but in Japan, Blaster Master 1 was known as essentially Metafight. It was known as a different title other than Blaster Master. This game, when it came out in Japan, was just called Blaster Master. Like Blaster Master Blasting Again, like it was here. Also, I looked at the video. The dialogue in the Japanese version is all entirely in English. So yeah. Okay, let's start. Let's go to option. I don't believe there's anything critical in here. I believe it is just a difficulty select. Yep, you got difficulty select. I believe this is... So, this is not a side scroller like the previous Blaster Masters. This is a kind of a 3D essentially behind the back of the tank kind of game. Almost like same camera as a Siphon Filter, at least if the long one. Up, I have never done, but I doubt it's very good. So I'm just going to do long. Stereo, on vibration, because this does... It does support vibration. It does not support analog control, which is could be kind of a problem. But we'll get into that when we get into the game.
When my father was alive, he told me a story about alien beings that invaded and inhabited the ground beneath the earth. They were lightning beings, mechanical aliens that were building a nest deep under the ground. And with their great power, they caused upheavals in the earth, threatening humanity. My father, in his combat vehicle, Sophia III, was the brave one who defeated the plutonium boss, but his bravery cost him, and my father succumbed to death. In combat, he fell into the enemy's trap. My mother died of an illness when I was 9, so my sister Elfie and I had to survive without relying on anyone but ourselves. We didn't know it then, but it was only a matter of time before another nightmare would be upon us. Check complete. Sis, navigation is in your hands.
Okay, leave it to me. How's Sophia today?
Great. You did a good job as always, Elfie.
Good. It's only reconnaissance again. No nonsense. Okay, Roddy?
I know, Elfie. So, shall we start?
This sure is an intro. Okay. So. Up. Okay, underground grates. Basically, hey, this is... Okay, here we go. Okay. So this is Blaster Master. Blasting again. So... You kind of have tank controls, but not quite. Which is fitting, considering you're playing a tank. But you can jump. And you do have sub-weapon right there. Also got an okay remix of, you know, the one music that everyone remembers from Blaster Master. It's used very much of the time. It did, but I think a lot of people remember the first era's music. Like when Zero came out, that's the only one that got remixed. Okay. Okay, where should I go? Probably towards the red thing. Yeah, the category control scheme could kind of work for this, considering that's basically battle zone controls. Okay. Yeah, my main reason actually for kind of wanting to do this one is so I can actually get into Zero, because I really like Zero. It does something really weird with the, like... It does something weird with the only franchise that you could possibly do it to. And I'm really glad that it did it. Because there have been multiple attempts to remake Blaster Master, like try and get the feeling of the original. And Zero was like the first one that was actually able to do it somewhat competently. There is a... Let's see, what is this? Oh. Okay, let's go on tank. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you'd figure that wouldn't be hard to mess up, but people have done that a lot. Yeah, Blaster Master Zero I definitely would say plays better than the original NES game. Though, I kind of wish that it did more with the... more with the on-foot sections than just kind of make it play like the original. But then again, that is what Zero 2 does. Zero 2 is itself a trip. Does got I wonder if... I know those games just came out on Steam, but I really wonder if Zero 2 is available, like, if it got, if it's on sale for the winter sale. Because that is a really good game. I think I've run in a circle. Yes, I have. There was... Yeah, and I think I was about to say it, but there was a WiiWare remake of the original game called Blaster Master Overdrive that, obviously for being a WiiWare game, you can't really get anymore. Which is okay, because that game was not good. It was like doing the thing like what Konami did with their WiiWare, like the Rebirth series, but just not done well. The only interesting thing about it was that apparently at some point Victor Ireland of Working Designs fame actually, yeah, none of them were really good. The thing is about Blaster Master Overkill that was interesting was that Victor Ireland was trying to kind of rebirth the Sunsoft brand, and he was put in charge of it. And you can probably tell how well that worked out. Yep. Yep, so our sensor essentially acts like a Metal Gear codec. Oh, also we do have, on the L1 and R1, we do have this little weird side strafe thing. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say, if we end up getting bored of this, we can start up on the next game. Which actually, I need to rebind some controls so I can do something real quick. Also, I'm going to turn it on to a dual shock so I can at least get the vibration. I want... What do I want? I want to do this. This. Keybinds. There. That should be good. Oh, actually, one other thing. Do. There. Oh, do I not have any sub-weapons? Oh, I thought I had different sub-weapons. Okay. Okay, I can't go in there. Is this where it came from? Yes, it is. Also, I believe when this game came out that it was released as a budget title. Like, I remember, like, late era PS1, you were able to buy PlayStation games for like $10. Like, newly released PlayStation games. But by also newly released, I mean, like, games that are practically the Super Light series quality. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, what do you want? Oop. Oh, that's just... Oh, yes, This is kind of reminding me of is, there's a game, I'm pretty sure it was I mostly played on the 64, but I think it might have gone to the other platforms, the Battle Tanks franchise. Which I love those games. They were like, they were mostly like multiplayer, not first-person shooters, but they were like of that ilk. But on the, like, 64. And like any good gate key, you just gotta shoot the shit out of it. Oop, there we go. Okay, let's see. Also, I like the fact that that map is damn near pointless. Okay, that's an area we can't go. This song is trying to sell me power tools. Oop. Oh. Don't you love it when games do that? Where's this? Did I go backwards? It just has the energy of a infomercial for like a bandsaw. Also, I do not like if the health bar is acting the way I think it does, I do not like the way it acts, because it seems like it is removing pips, but then also making them big enough so that they still fit in the life meter. Oops. No, it's not. It's not. I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's quite as. There's no vocals to it. Man, I bet you the on-foot combat's gonna be great. Yeah, I had this game. Like, I remember buying this game as a kid. I do not remember playing it at all, though. No, I remember buying it because I think this is where I stopped in testing because I had no idea what the hell I was supposed to do. Oh, there, I'm actually starting to do damage. There we go. Actually, what this game wants to do is it's make me want to play Mega Man Legends again. Look, chameleons. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. There we go. So I think I have one more color that I need to disable on this thing. Oh. Actually, I probably should have investigated that area a little bit more.
So when do you play as Picard?
You don't.
What's the next generation?
It is, but it's the kids of Jason and Eve. Also, if anything, we're the Wesley. Actually, it's the next generation with some others two Wesleys. Or maybe our partner is the Wesley and we're the kid, I almost said the Kurgan kid, the Klingon kid. Completely forgot Star Trek terms, because I've never actually seen anything Star Trek.
I've seen bits and pieces, but it never caught me. I mean, as far as Star Trek goes, the only part that really got my interest was when Luke Skywalker goes and rips open the Klingon. with his sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a giant tree tells him he's a wizard.
Yeah, it was really weird when they brought out the glaive.
Right?
Or that.
I was like, doesn't Conan use that weapon?
Man, now I'm just thinking about... Have you ever seen the movie... Oh, God, what's the name of that movie? The one with the really stupid-looking three-bladed sword?
Three-bladed sword?
Yeah, there's a sword... It's a sword... It's a movie that the protagonist uses a sword that has three blades and he can shoot them out like it's an action figure. Oh, I got it.
Is it sci-fi or fantasy?
It's fantasy, but it's one of those that I think it's like part sci-fi, part fantasy.
Well, guess what automatically populated my search bar?
Is it something like The Sorcerer?
The Sword and the Sorcerer.
Yes, that movie.
Wow, that is the dumbest looking sword. It's really, really dumb looking.
It's like, you know those advertisements for like the manual razors where basically the arms race thing is to put more blades on it? It's
Yeah.
like that, but if they did it with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now I can go into that thing.
I had to
think.
look it up, and it is a real thing. There is a triple neck guitar.
That I think I
I
have
hate it.
seen that.
I've seen double neck guitars, but I thought that was like the height of stupidity when it came to instruments. No.
Well, that's just like, because there's like a functional purpose with that, right? Because it's like one has, like, I always thought that it was like one had, like, it was like, I'm not a guitarist, but it's like, it has like, it's made for like, trying to think of the term. It's made more for...
Virtuosos?
No, it's like specific notes. Or like it has more, like it's a smaller neck so you have more finite control or something like that. It's like I always got confused why people had the synthesizers that were like 5 layers. Okay, let's kill this thing first. Okay, let's see how good Jason controls.
Now,
Why?
was this released stateside?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Oh, Oh, it's brandish controls. Okay.
Explain what's happening, please.
So, my camera... So, I will move in the directions, shoot in the directions. If I hit L2 and R2, it rotates the camera 90 degrees. That
not
is...
incremental?
No. Because,
Oh, that's awful.
that's one hit.
Oh, that's miserable. I don't like that.
Okay, this is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Roddy?
Okay, I would... Oh. No, actually, it's Panzer Dragoon's controls more. Oh my god, this is... Why?
So let's see. You can aim in 8 directions.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering if it was just... It wouldn't have been a software limitation, or hardware limitation, so I'm thinking maybe it was just like budgetary or time limitation.
Or like they were trying to like do something. Oh right, that is true. So it's like, yeah, it's like the thing with Panzer Dragoon where you had the directions that you can face.
Right.
God, that is so weird. I love that stock guitar riff. Wait, hold on. Did I get a gun up and then immediately lose it?
Oh, and apparently it's the 15th birthday of YouTube Poop.
Right.
So happy birthday, YouTube Poop.
Really? This is the mechanic you're gonna bring back? I think the odds of us playing Beyond Oasis at some point just rose exponentially.
Playing which one?
The game that we're doing, the next Sunday game after this. Okay, did I lose? Yes, I did. Oh god, they brought that mechanic back. I hated
it. Take damage and stuff?
You take damage, you lose your gun power.
Can't believe this game is ripping off Cave Story.
Well, it's something that the original Blast Master did.
I know.
It's just, why? I was annoyed when it was back in 0 and 02. I mean... Oh yeah, also we do have that still. Oh.
Because difficulty and challenge.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought I died.
That sure was an electricity noise.
Oh, right, wrong button.
Wait a minute, that guitar riff. That sounded exactly like the first guitar riff you hear when Bobby appears in Clock Tower.
Seems to be a stock thing, because you also hear it a lot in Symphony of the Night.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is one thing. Zero did have the shield. But that's too...
I gotta say, like, watching you play the more modern Legacy games makes me excited to see you do Turok at some point. So I don't remember if you've played those.
I mean, I haven't on stream, but I've definitely played those before.
Okay. I knew you haven't done them on stream, I just didn't know if you actually had played them yourself.
Oh, I played a lot of 1, 2, and Rage Wars.
Okay.
3, I think we rented at some point. Damn it, I didn't want to go in there.
I have a copy of 3.
I think we have a copy of 3 as well floating around somewhere.
Alright. If you can't find yours, I can send you mine, because there's absolutely no way I'm ever playing it again.
I mean, also...
I know you could do that, but it's better to play it on hardware. It really is. I emulated it, and it was almost unplayable. Just because of how badly it controls on emulation. Oh, don't play the Turok Game Boy games. Don't do it.
I had, I think, 1? Actually, I think I had 1 and 2.
I had all of them except Rage Wars. And they're not even worth ranking. Like, I would immediately tell you to put it in 21 before you even started playing it.
I don't remember them being that bad.
They were horrible.
I'm sure they're not good.
Like, no.
The thing about the Turok Game Boy games is that I always think in the back of my mind that I hear someone's like, oh yeah, those games are actually decent. But I think I am just confusing that with Daikatana.
No, Daikatana
was the actual good one.
Was shockingly good. Like, better than it had any right to be. But the Turok Game Boy games were all platformers with confusing level design, and you still had objectives.
Also, I remember hearing that the Game Boy version of Quest 64 is also better than the original game.
Roddy?
But yeah, in terms of Turok games, I think Rage Wars was vastly underrated. And then like the worst. The worst I think was actually Turok Evolution. No, yeah, Evolution.
Turok Evolution was the worst in the franchise.
100%. Originally, I used to say it was 3, and then I replayed Evolution, and I damn near broke everything in my house because of how bad that one was.
Well,
the reboot wasn't good either.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2018. The thing I remember about the 2000, whenever that was,
2008, yeah.
It had a really good animation of you walking up to a raptor and just stabbing it right in the head. Is the thing I remember about that.
08 had a lot of really great ideas and executed none of them well.
Also, I just remember that one being one of the games that got infamous because it had an achievement in it which required you to kill one of your teammates. In multiplayer.
Yeah. Yeah. And when we inevitably get to it, trust me, I'm going to have a lot of words, and none of them will be kind. And I'll just be happy that I'm not playing through it again. So, do the Blaster Master games have a ongoing canon, or are they just...
So, that's the thing, it's entities? That... So, technically, yes, although really, the only ones that kind of stayed in canon were 1 and this. 2 doesn't count, because I don't think they did anything with 2. I want to say that actually there's something about... So there's the weird thing where there were these novels that were put out during the NES era called The Worlds of Power, which were basically essentially glorified fan fiction. I'm trying to think. That actually some of the elements of that is this game uses. I like that the G-up on this one makes my gun shoot slower, but doesn't seem to do anything else. So this is my top thing. It's just a flamethrower that looks weird.
It's like a plasma or electricity flamethrower.
And yeah, that's the other thing, is that the canon is different between the 2 versions. I mean, the thing with the Japanese release is that it was just a generic kind of space war kind of thing. I lost my flamethrower. You know what's going to be good is when this weapon proves to be worthless against the boss. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, those aren't boxes. Okay, this room serves no purpose. It rejects.
Roddy? Roddy?
Roddy. Piper.
Oop. Okay. I'm trying to remember which, what's the one I need to go into? Oh, not that one.
So overall, what are your thoughts?
This feels like a budget PS1 game.
Soundtrack's good.
Yeah.
Roddy?
Okay. Okay, you can transfer, like... Sure.
What's the problem?
It was like, oh, do you want me to transfer back? I'm like, sure. And then it just put me back in my tank, which I was like 2 feet away from. Okay, now.
Now you know.
Okay, so I need to go...
I think you need to go to your right.
Yeah, I need to figure out what my coordinates are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just head straight through there, I think. To your left.
Yep. I think so, yeah.
Oh, you can stomp on them. Okay. Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah, Legend of Dragoon. Yeah.
Without question. Xenogears.
Yeah, basically anything square.
Yeah, I start playing Legend of Dragoon and then I just peter off right before the end of the intro. I don't know why. It's a great game. It's just...
Yeah, I remember playing a whole lot of it, but it's also a game that's like, oh, I see all 4 of these discs here. I know that I'm going to be in here for a while.
It's just got a great, unique combat system, and it's so... I consider it underrated because nobody talks about it. It's never gotten a sequel. It's never gotten a remaster or a remake. It's such a good RPG, and yet it has gotten absolutely no love.
Yeah, it is. Also, another RPG that I think did get a sequel that's like that, Legend of Gaia. I remember playing a whole lot of. And Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud got 2 games and then disappeared forever. Well, they got re-released on the PlayStation. That's PS2.
It's PS2, but still, like, those are games that I just really wish we could get, like, some remastering or remaking, or hell, just give me the 3rd one already. God. Level 5 went from making Dark Cloud to White Knight Chronicles.
No, they're also making Layton in there too.
Yeah. They did Layton.
Also, they're doing Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure about that because they did work on Ni no Kuni as well. It's a good studio. It's just like going from Dark Cloud to White Knight Chronicles.
Oh, do I get to fight this boss as in my tank? Well, this looks like boss arena.
Nothing conspicuous about this.
What?
Yep.
What is... Okay, that's a screen.
Oh, good, and they added a klaxon. I hope the klaxon plays throughout the entire fight. Okay, this seems cool.
Is that just like a... Like, there's like... Are those individual health bars for components?
Oh god, you're right. Yeah, they are. Check your audio, something's weird.
Wait, what? Huh. Well, if anyone else hears anything weird, let me know. Because I think... You might want to put some holy water in your computer. That I need. Actually, probably don't, because it's probably going to break it.
So, do you have to break all the components?
Well, it made a shattering noise.
It seems like it's playing a lot better than the rest of the game.
Well, it's also starting to do some frame dipping, which is not feeling great.
So yeah, I guess you do gotta break it all. Yeah, at that point, just give up. There you go.
And
You've rescued another one of the sages.
apparently,
Roddy, are you okay?
What was that, sis? I'm fine. All systems still A-okay.
I can't believe you weren't hurt. How could you survive?
What can I say? Despite that I only have minimal equipment.
Listen, Roddy. Father wouldn't have argued like that.
what?
I understand. But I would have liked to know what that was back there.
That was one of the lightning beams.
Sure, okay.
I didn't realize that a lightning beam that big still existed. I feel like something else is behind this, though.
The plutonium boss, you think?
What?
Couldn't be. But
The plutonium boss is the last boss of the first game.
Let's go already, sis.
What a name.
well. Okay. But listen to one thing I have to say. I'm going to send Sophia's optional parts to the top level. You need to take them, okay? With those parts, you'll be much stronger. Got that?
Roger.
But Roddy, always be careful. And don't go in over your head.
You just wait and see.
Also, while that was going on, I was looking up voice acting roles.
Uh-huh.
You might be interested to know that one of the roles that the voice actress who plays Ellie did was the voice of Jennifer Simpson in Clock Tower 2.
Oh.
Other than that, she plays Alice in one of the Bloody War games. Also, I'm going to die right in front of the thing.
I mean, there's only one Clock Tower 2 with Jennifer still in it, and that was Clock Tower on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that was the one.
Tyrion was asking which two, because there's Clock Tower 1, Clock Tower 2, which is also Clock Tower here, and then Clock Tower 2 Struggle Within, which is actually Clock Tower Ghost Head.
Okay, so I now have homing.
Clock Tower. I'm so excited for that whole thing.
Ronnie?
For the rest of that series. Clock Tower 2, not so much, because it's mostly forgettable as a game.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay, that's a safe zone. You can't
Yep.
take damage there. Because that was some bullshit right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. Oops.
So I don't know, these levels kind of come off not very well laid out.
Is that a thing that I gotta turn on and off? Okay, I don't want that. There's that.
So now you have different forms?
Yeah, because of different weapons.
How is this different from the other weapon?
Well, it's the one that was the one I had. It's just I don't happen to have any ammo for one of the weapons I just got.
I mean, you may not enjoy the remix, but I'm digging the slap bass.
It's pretty good.
I'm a sucker for slap bass.
Where's it? No. Wait, did I just go backwards? Yes, I did. You know,
I do.
I see that I actually, so we passed an hour. I am actually going to give it up to you / chat. Do you want to see more of this game, or do we want to move on to something else?
I mean, I came in kind of late, so I haven't really seen all that much, but you're... let me put it this way. You sound like you're bored out of your mind.
It's because I kind of am, to be honest. Because from what I've taken a look at later on, all the areas kind of look the same, and I don't think we'd actually be missing anything.
Okay. Do you get any interesting weapons? Are there any interesting bosses?
I do not think so.
Alright. Then I'm gonna... My choice would be, let's play something interesting to kind of chase this.
Yes, there is a PS1 Blaster Master, and we found out it's kind of boring.
I feel I've seen all that I care to really see, especially if the environments don't change in any meaningful way.
Yep. I don't think it's quite that bad.
Did we do the first Tomb Raider yet?
No, we have not. Because I kind of blocked those games out in my mind.
Well, you know we're gonna do them eventually.
Eventually, and then it's, yeah. It's gonna be me spending 30 minutes trying to figure out the controls of this game.
I vaguely remember playing a little bit of Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 3, and enough of Angel of Darkness to make me hate the franchise forever.
Yeah, my time with 1 was essentially realizing, oh, wait, this isn't the one with the mansion. I don't want to play this anymore.
No, 3 was the mansion, I think, wasn't it?
I thought it was 2.
That's how much I know about it. 2 has the mansion. Thanks.
Did I even go into a new area? Seemed like it. But that looks like a warp.
What else do you have on the dock?
The next thing we're going to be taking a look at is Beyond Oasis.
Yeah, let's look at that. I feel like I've had my fill.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I was okay up until we hit the point where we got into the on-foot sections and it had the worst controls.
I'd say this is more like Blaster Mester next generation.
Sure, I do kind of want to just see what the next area is.
Wow, people really didn't like Front Mission Evolved, huh?
No, that game was not great.
That was the one that wasn't RTS. It was, I think,
it was like a third-person shooter.
Hmm.
But this looks exactly like everyone else.
Yeah, fuck this. Let's just move on.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so let me get the proper music going. Oh, here. Okay, so this technically goes into the will? Yes. Whoops. That was my controller falling over. Okay.
What? Wait a minute. That beeping noise was your controller falling over?
Yeah, I changed the noise of, it's because it knocked the controller out, or the cable out a little bit.
Oh, okay, you changed your Windows.
Yep, I changed the Windows things.
I was very confused.
Alright, so...
You put this in Will?
Yep, because it is kind of a Metroidvania kind of game, and it is, you don't have XP or anything.
Okay.
Because like the original Blast Masters here in Tomba.
Okay, I see. Open world games gaining progress exclusively via equipment, no form of level up.
Yep.
And you wouldn't count leveling up your gun as a level up because
it's not like you get level, therefore you get 4 points into a stat.
Okay, yeah, alright. So like I said, Blaster Mester, so I'd throw this somewhere in the greens.
Yeah, so Coolio threw out 14, which is, I believe...
14, yes, that's right.
14, I believe that is kind of meh, which is what it is. It is, in fact, kind of meh.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually a good point for it.
Legends. Got Mega Man on the brain.
This is episode 190. This episode 19... Year came out 2000. And that was by Sunsoft. For the PlayStation. It is a Metroidvania. Its tone... What did I put Blaster Master as? Put it as anime. I can kind of... I can feel that's kind of anime. Yep, episode 200 is the last episode of January. And I already know what we're doing. Is there anything you wanted to call out? Or do we just leave this blank? One thing I will say, nay for map design.
Map design.
Oh, also,
I would say nay for the art, because it's just so bland and generic.
that
Like,
also,
aggressively so.
where is it? Unintuitive to play. Well, I'll put needlessly complicated controls. I think that's the best analog I have for the really bad on-foot controls.
Also, you have a Shadow Man listed as a short game in the request thing, and that's not a short game.
Okay, I can change that then.
That one's definitely a very long to very long.
Also, I missed a few requests in here
Yeah.
that I can clean up at a later point. Why was I looking? Shadow Man, there.
Didn't mean to take your attention away. I was just checking through all different stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's probably good for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, the soundtrack was actually decent. I'd thumb that up. Now I'm looking at it.
Well, I can just do this, because it's just right here. There.
Yeah, Barry, you gotta get back on the,
You have too long... You have these 5 right here, though, in short. Oh, also you have a very long. So yeah. Okay, let's see.
A lot of good ones
Let's
still
go
waiting
back
for
here.
you.
Alright, so that is going to be it for that. So, next game. This is kind of a weird game because, much like Blaster Master Blasting Again was a late game for the PlayStation, this was a very late game for the Genesis / Mega Drive. Because this is a 1995 Genesis game. Like, the PlayStation was out at this point. And also it has some good people behind it. So let's go ahead and start. Yep. Although while I'm here, I'm going to fix some things. So let's do this.
Glorious.
So this is by Ancient, aka the company that Yuzo Koshiro and his family runs.
I'm at the mall. Can't believe you got Samanosuke's gauntlet.
Yes, so in Japan this game is called The Story of Thor. Thank you for the follow.
Man, that silver one does not look like it's pleasant to wear.
So yes, Beyond Oasis. 1995, music by Yuzo Koshiro. Which is a kind of a weird thing because... Oh, whoops. Forgot that this does this sometimes. Yeah, it's thinking I'm using a Master System controller. But I am not. There. Oh, there we go. Got a brief little glimpse of what the gameplay is going to be like, but we'll see it here. Okay, so we got 4 controls. Let's go. Oops. Let's hit the right button. Okay, we are L, D, P. So that is the thing that I know some people are not hugely thrilled on, is actually the music, which is weird for it being a Yuzo Koshiro game. It's the fact that he... So if you remember Yuzo Koshiro, other works that he's mostly known for, games like Streets of Rage, the Shinobi series, more recently he's done Etrian Odyssey, and a few other things. A game that he worked on was also ActRaiser. And which was a much more cinematic kind of game, and this is kind of another one of his. This is very much more cinematic, or like symphonic and cinematic than his other games. Which, yeah, I like it, but I know there's a lot of people who are not a huge fan of it.
I mean, so far I'd say this. What I've heard, I know we've only heard a couple of tracks so far. They're not all that impressive, but I'm betting there's something better down the line.
So just kind of go over controls. You have 3 buttons. I mean, it is a Genesis game, so you have 3 buttons. A, which won't do anything at the moment. We have a jump. C is our crouch/jump button. So if you hold it down, you will crouch, and if you kind of tap it, you will jump. And you also have your attack, which you have. If you mash, you have that, and if you hold it down, you will do a power attack. And also, if you hold it down and spin, you will do that.
All right.
And yes, this is actually one of the few games I can think of outside of a fighting game that does actually use the 6-button controller for something individual, because they are menu shortcuts. Also, you get to hear some fantastic Genesis voice sample distortion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's some hardcore distortion on it.
And it's great. I love how the Genesis renders voice samples. Also, you can double tap to slash like that. Or double tap the dash. Oops.
Oh, that deep-ass bass.
So, cheese.
Cheese is good. I wonder what kind of cheese it was.
Cartoon cheese.
Right, but would that be a Havarti, Fontina, Gouda?
The same kind you find in Skyrim.
Ah, so Pont la Vic.
Sure.
I assume Skyrim cheese is goat cheese, to be honest.
Probably. Yeah. Actually, I don't think there's really a purpose to killing things. I mean, they do kind of sometimes drop food, but we're pretty good for that for now. Yep. I'm gonna go over here.
There's no leveling up and no, straight up just no experience system.
Correct.
Alright. Tyrion saying just item drops.
That's what I kind of figured.
thought you were supposed to see your teacher.
We rushed back to... We already talked to him. Now we're seeing our family. So we're talking to our father.
You got a key.
And yep, so if we go back here, essentially what this is...
Is there anything behind that waterfall?
I don't think so.
Alright, so this gets a 21.
So, yeah, basically this is just a tutorial.
You could have just left the book at run. It's so menacing.
It's a very big book.
Just open a book and it has only one word in it. Run.
Let's see. Nope.
See, it's 21. It's not a good game.
I mean, it's... So far we don't know if it even is a game because we can't find anything under the waterfall to begin with. So yeah, if we go down here, we can get some free stuff. So we can also equip other weapons. Also, here's our map. So yeah. Also, your main weapon is your alt knife. It has infinite uses because that is one thing in this game does have, and that is weapon degradation. Also, I like the very Pac-Man-ish noise.
Oh, there's a chest down there.
I don't know how to reach it.
Jump it?
Yeah, because I found it when I was over, like when I was testing.
It looks like you get to it from the bottom.
Yeah. Also, you can do this. Oop. So you can in fact farm this.
Huh. Now, does that give you another weapon, or is that just increase the...
Nope, it gives you another weapon. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go.
Locked door somewhere. I think it was like a cave. Because they gave you a key.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember seeing the cave somewhere. Oh, here. This looks like progress.
Snack.
Ow.
Danger noodle.
Okay. That's not.
You're outclassed by this one.
All right. Right. I'm probably supposed to duck, aren't I? This. Oop. Nope. Oh.
Can you do a jump attack?
Yep. I mean, I have that kick.
Okay.
Oh, how'd I do that? Ow. Ow. Oh, jeez.
It's this guy again.
Also, let's take a look at like how the sword works. How's it? Okay, it is slashes. Let's go back to the old knife.
think you can you jump up on that one to the right?
I don't think so. Or, nope.
Ah. As always, bats are the most annoying enemy.
Looks... Looks like if I rub myself in the right way, I can get through this path. Maybe not.
I just think you gotta go around to the left.
Yeah, I think I'll get to it from another direction. Also, let's... Ooh, oh wow, that garlic is really potent.
I mean, garlic.
I suppose.
And it's not even like a clove of garlic. You ate an entire bulb. Or you'd be eating an entire bulb, rather. I don't know, the music feels more adventure gamey than action gamey.
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing, is that it feels DOS to me. Oh, yeah, I suppose if I kill a fish that I could just take its corpse. Okay, let's see. Nope. Also, LE has very much a power strut.
Yeah, he went to the gym before he went on this adventure.
Okay, guys, it doesn't lead us anywhere? Maybe we weren't supposed to be here yet. Oh, right. Give us a flag, don't we? Don't they?
Is that what that flag means? Doesn't that just mean that you beat the area?
I don't think so.
Guess you could check it out.
Oh. Oh, also. That's a good save noise.
It's just very beautiful noises.
Okay. Oop. Oh, it's facing the wrong direction.
I mean, yeah, Coolio, that's... I was actually thinking of that myself just a few minutes ago before realizing that to eat raw garlic in any capacity, let alone that much, would be a terrible idea. And that's coming from me, somebody who ate spoonfuls of sriracha hot sauce throughout a stream.
Yeah, because it's like it's a thing. It's like, it's not that it's like, oh, it means you're. It's a stupid thing where it's like, oh, I could totally beat this challenge. That's like, no, it's like it's a physical impossibility. It's like the milk challenge. You can't beat it.
Well, the milk challenge, I think, can actually kill you.
It can't. I'd imagine anything that can cause your stomach to rupture.
Yeah. Or I've done the cinnamon challenge. Let me tell you how horrible the cinnamon challenge is.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's like, yeah, don't.
For those who don't know what that is, you take a regular canister of cinnamon, you take off the lid, you fill the lid up with cinnamon, and then you pour it down your throat. And die instantly. It's horrible. Okay, well then I must have been extra stupid because I filled an entire cap.
Yeah, I thought it was a spoon.
Okay, well then I kind of took it a step further and it was pretty awful.
Oh, right.
There's also the less dangerous saltine. Try to eat 6 saltines.
Was it 6 saltines in less than what?
I think it's 6 saltines in less than a minute.
Oh. It's just a lot of salt. Okay, where the hell am I supposed to go?
Salt, and then it just kind of like, it gums up pretty quickly. Yeah, it dries out your mouth, so it makes it almost impossible to swallow. But the saltine one's a benign challenge. It's not ultra shitty.
Yeah, that's just like... Yeah, it's benign, yeah.
Yeah, don't eat cinnamon.
Yeah, it's a thing it's not meant to be consumed like that. Cinnamon's great. No. I love cinnamon, but not like that.
Yeah. Cinnamon in certain doses and on certain foods is fantastic.
It's like, I love mustard. I'm not eating that shit raw. Either any kind of mustard.
Just chew on those seeds like they're sunflower. Just hey, put a little salt on them, roast them, they're fine.
Ooh, there's a crystal there, which I cannot do anything about.
So it looks like you need something stronger, maybe magic.
Yeah, that is almost certainly a, hey, get one of the spirits and it'll help you out.
Fire spirit, I assume.
I can't remember what the first spirit we get is. Actually, because I remember playing this game a long time ago. But I can't... Oh, this looks like... Ow. This looks like a water spirit.
The joke's on you. It's actually the air spirit. Okay, we got a key.
Go.
So it looks like their handedness comes into play.
Yep. Whoop. Ow. God, I love that when you hit him with a running thing, you just send him flying into the air.
I mean, they know how to sell it. You never break kayfabe.
Yep. Is that just a... Oh, it's
palette swap.
Well, no, I was thinking it looked like a sub. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that was a pretty good combo.
Oh, can you jump across that? Yeah.
Oh, is that just a normal sword? Oh, it has 10, or it's extra. I should probably use a sword. Yeah, and I did some sort of jump flip that I don't know how. I should probably look at... That's a Metroid enemy.
What, the slime?
Yeah. These look like the little things from Metroid.
Well, at least it automatically equips you back for the knife. All the time,
that's good.
Tyrion.
God, I will say the sound in this game is phenomenal. Like, it's really good. Oh. Oh. Well,
In some places, I'd say yes, but I also don't like the distortion on the vocal tracks.
see, here's the thing. I love that. Okay, just gotta go right there. Okay, I just do that. Okay. Oh, hello.
It's dead. It's fine.
No, it's not.
Nope, it's dead. It's fine.
Okay.
I want to use one of your other weapons.
Yeah, I'm just testing out at the moment. Okay, so the mouth is... Ow. Oop. Yeah, let's... Oops. Okay, this is bad placement for me.
It's also frustrating because it's not doing anything else.
Well, that's just me being stubborn. Okay, what? There we go.
Show me your light ball!
There we go. So there. Data.
I mean, fire also has the ability to purify too.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Now the big question: how to get your magic back?
That's SP. Yep.
Okay. I like that they do them in fractions.
Oh.
I think her being out is also draining your magic.
That could also be. There we go. Oh, and also it'll regenerates on its own when you don't have a summon out.
Oh, cool, cool. Did you try any of her magic on that crystal?
No, I'm... Oh, yeah, let me try. Actually, what I bet is I wonder if it's just a generic thing. Nope. Oh, I already forgot how do you summon her.
Don't you hold down A?
That's not
Try
doing
pressing
it.
all 3 buttons again.
Nope, that's not doing it.
Tap A twice.
Nope, that's not doing it.
Select.
There is no select. Hold on, you know what? Actually, give me 1 second, because I need to return a text, and also, I'm just gonna go look up to see what some of these commands are. That's also me unplugging my phone real quick.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right back.
Yep. I don't know, it says A to summon spirit. Good afternoon on a Sunday, folks. How you doing? For some of us, it is evening. I have 6.9k Twitch dollars. Sweet. Trying to figure out these controls.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Beyond Oasis.
I've got an FAQ up, and they're like super in depth.
Okay. Try strategy wiki, I bet.
Because another guide I saw just said A.
Trolls. This does not help.
Always set it on the ground with start and shoot your spirit ball at it. That's spirit calls.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a good point. Let me try and look it up. Let's see. Beyond Oasis manual. Oh, I see. Figured it out. So she is the water, spirit of water.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, we... Hold on. I don't think we do this here. So yes, you need water to summon her. So supposedly... Also figured out that move.
Nice.
Which is back four I think 4 back forward. Let's see, where do we need to go? We need to go left. go.
That is very specific.
I always like it when games do that, though. It's just a dumb thing.
I mean, it makes sense, but I'm the kind of person who likes having access to stuff at any given time. I don't like having to seek out specific sources in order to do major mechanics.
Oh, is it a weapon on the ground? No, it's just them spawning. Also, I'm kind of curious then. What are the other knife attacks?
There's a long list. I have a...
Let's see, rolling slash. Because that's rolling slash. Also, supposedly. Supposedly there's somewhere where you can chain those things. Let's see. Okay, also there is a ukemi thing.
Also, there's apparently a system, a heart system in place in the game.
What do you mean?
So I'm trying to read this so I parse it correctly and so I explain it. But apparently, I'm going to read exactly as it is in the guide. When you get to a very low health level, to the point where another hit or 2 or 3 will kill you, if you get hit by a non-boss enemy, then kill the enemy that hurt you, they'll leave a heart.
Huh.
And when you pick up the heart, you receive extra health and increased attack strength. And it stacks. And I guess it's permanent, too.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they're saying you want to get your health to about an 8th.
So you get to your health to about an 8th, and then you get hit by an enemy, then you immediately kill that enemy?
Yes, and then it should drop a heart, and if you pick that heart up, you get health back, and you gain an attack boost that's permanent for the rest of the game.
East Waterfall. Okay, be careful. Oh, that's her sister, not her mother.
Sister, mother, you know.
Okay, so that is up there. No, we're not in Chinatown.
Do you have access to the diary screen yet?
I mean, I have just this. I think the diary screen is just it's just the loading screen.
Ah. Also, I really liked that whistle. It was pretty good.
Oh. Also, hey, yes, there is things behind this waterfall.
Hey, there we go. This game has redeemed itself. I think the fish are losing health.
Oop. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. That's a good touch.
Oops. Those slimes are not worth fighting. Ow!
So fire is bad.
Yes, it is. Also, it comes out of nowhere.
I don't know, it's gotta tell.
It does, but now when you're running face first into it.
This would be a good place to try out the... Oh, there it is. There's a heart. So you get some health back and... Or maybe it increases your max health, I'm not sure.
That could
But
be
now
it.
your attack should be stronger by a bit.
Okay, let's try this theory out. Oh. Maybe it's because
Well,
I
you did-
already got
Oh,
one.
yeah, you have to leave the room and come back to get another.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it works, you could basically make this game a lot easier.
Okay, that just seems like something I'd probably do off screen, though.
Yeah.
Okay, there is something... Let's see, is there anything up top here?
So Tyrion, the trick, there's a hidden trick in this game where if you let your health get down to like an eighth or so, then you let an enemy hit you, you kill that enemy, a heart should appear. If you pick up that heart, it will increase your maximum health and also give you an attack boost that's permanent for the rest of the game. And those attack boosts stack, so...
Okay, let's see. Oh, probably just had the key. Oh, I see. I've played as...
Have you played video games before?
Yes, I have.
That's pretty clever.
Yep. Oh, that's not what I want. You're gonna add to attack. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Right. Figure this out
Not-
first.
Not that helpful. Well, I'm sure it's eventually it has diminishing returns.
Probably. I take it I'm not going to be able to hit that.
I guess not, because the fairy seems to be on a higher plane.
Oh.
Hey, there's another heart.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, this is cool. Yeah, the flames are way too low, so she can't hurt it.
Yeah, but she can stun that thing. Also, can I? Oh, I can't hit it, but it's a little hard.
Doesn't seem like it's spawning unless you step in the water, too.
Does seem to be the case. Okay. God damn it. Damn it, okay. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Okay, I'm just being chained.
There sure is a lot happening. Wonder if this is tar.
Could be. Well, it was causing water. It counts as water. Whatever it is.
Hmm. I wonder if it's just any liquid.
Effort.
Whoa. That is a beefy, beefy boy.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so there's that. Okay, there's that.
Oh,
That seems good.
that is. I love the sprite work in this game.
It's really good.
So I guess we gotta go to fire sources to let him out.
Yep.
Might as
Okay,
well, yeah.
Pretty sure I know where I need to. The next area is going to be.
Digging forest.
Well, it's going to be that. Probably that ice spire that we saw. Might as well get some refresh. Yep.
I like that they set up this kingdom to be sort of like a 90s sitcom.
What do you mean?
The kids are here, the father's here, mom's dead.
Well, that's just anime disease. Actually, no, that's both of them are dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let me guess that is...
They just sound like low quality rendered seagull sounds.
I mean, one of the sound effects for Golden Axe was what the hell's that guy's name?
Frank Welker?
No, who's the actor, the CSI Miami guy? Some Caruso.
Oh.
Is it Rob Caruso?
David Caruso.
Dave Caruso, yeah. One of the noises from Golden Axe is just him getting stabbed from Rambo First Blood. Yep. Oh, I can just do that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing you're thinking, but that's just a broken stairwell.
Yeah.
Guess not. Hit this
Nope.
wall right here.
No, I think I know what I need to do. I need to do this. Oh, okay. I just need...
Oh, yeah, you just had to keep going. I like the arrows.
Wait.
Hey, cheese! And, oh. It's a race. There's a flame source here.
Okay.
Try grabbing flame source down by where that... Yeah, and then go where that... Yeah, take him here. Ifrit, what are you doing?
It's getting stuck on this wall.
Ifrit, there we go. Ifrit, where are you going? There we go. Yeah, maybe you gotta fireball him across. Oop.
Oh!
Oh, jeez, okay. Oh, you gotta fireball him all the way around.
Wait.
This is how you get the items at the top. That turn really sucks. This is really annoying.
Yes.
There you go.
See, the problem is that if you tap it wrong, he'll do that fire thing and just stay still for a moment.
Right. On, you're almost there.
Damn it, stop doing the fire breath. Oh, come on! Okay, what did I get?
What's this?
Let's see, what is even in here? What is the thing I missed out on?
So last is cheese. There's a lantern.
So it's a
or
fire bow.
firebow and some kind of potion.
Yeah.
So potion's the top tier. So you want to get first, then third, then fourth, and get those wins. And then, I mean, you could pass on the cheese. Who cares?
Yeah, I think we're good for now.
That was very dumb, though.
Yes. But now, oh, I can get this again. Oop. Oh, I see. It did need water.
I mean, these ideas are interesting. Some of them seem okay, and then some of them just kind of...
Yeah.
Like, having to crouch to attack enemies is just something I can't stand.
Yeah, it's very annoying. Okay. Yes.
Weapon degradation is just something that just shouldn't exist in games.
Yeah, or at least, like, have it just cost spirit points or something.
Yeah. At the very minimum, I wouldn't mind weapon degradation so much if the weapon didn't just disappear when it breaks. Just make it do 1 hit point of damage and let me repair it at some point. Also, you can hit the bombs back,
Okay.
but it's super tricky to do it. I argue some games can do it well. I thought Dying Light handled it fairly okay. It had no place in a Legend of Zelda game, though.
Yeah, that was... Especially... My more issue with that in Breath of the Wild was the fact that they lasted way too short.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if you found, like, if it was, like, a case of found half as many weapons and then they lasted twice as longer, that would not be as bad.
Yeah. And I know the counter argument is, well, they just shower with weapons. Well, that's a bad way of balancing it. In my opinion. Why not just not do it in the first place? And just give us some interesting weapons to use. Yeah, I bounced hard off of Breath of the Wild.
I still like it. But that's just me. There we go. Also, I have no clue
Breath of the Wild...
I have no clue what those orbs I'm getting are.
Oh, okay. There you go. What?
They exploded.
Okay.
Okay.
My dumb lizard brain's like, oh, there's an update. I should update my Discord. Forgetting, oh, hey, dumbass, you're in a call.
I mean, I'll just come back right there.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of like...
May. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if this will work. Oh, yeah, it does work.
Yeah, that's why they gave you the bow. Ow.
Oh. Oh, they're random. Can you jump over them? No, crawl.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I saw that they were higher up. That is some good sprite work on the snake tongues.
Yeah, that is actually a really tiny detail that you probably would not even... I mean, that...
Yeah, it's a small
I don't know
detail.
how
You
even
wouldn't-
noticeable it is.
I mean, it's noticeable on this tiling because the colors are definitely different, but it's still very minute. Oh, wow, full-on yard.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You just jump on his ship. For whatever reason. What?
My inventory's full.
Oh. Just a little springy noise from one of those old-timey shows? That's amazing. Oh. What is this, a clown wall?
Hold on. This is the worst time for this. Hold on. Give me a... I was getting a phone call.
Not now, Ma. Playing video games. Get that heart. Nice. Looks like that jumping slice attack's really powerful.
It is.
Oh, okay, you get another one. See, I don't know. Have you noticed that your attacks are doing more damage?
No.
No, Wilhelm Scream is slightly different. It's a bit more high-pitched. It's more, ah! Not a yard.
Yeah, it's also not as long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not...
I think the first time I actually heard a Wilhelm scream was in Dante's Peak.
Huh.
And it happens right at the end when the bridge collapses, and I think the one dude's boss gets swept away. Oh, now it's Demon's Crest.
Okay.
Gotta be honest, this is way more interesting than whatever it was you were
Blaster
playing
Master?
before this. Yeah. Like, this slime alone is more interesting than anything Blaster Master had to offer. There's a lot of unique enemies.
Yep. Oh.
Chonk Knight is easily the best one so far.
Oh.
Got bombs and boulders. The lesser-known sequel to Dungeons and Dragons. So I guess with fish, you gotta run over them to get them to hop up.
Well, I'm trying to do is not that. Okay, I was thinking that there might be a secret there. Okay. Oh, not...
So this is kind of where I think it starts to drag.
Yeah, I really wish unless I'm missing something, I don't like that you have, like, you can't just discard. Because in order for me to destroy a sword, I have to hit something with it.
Can you just hit a wall?
No.
That's
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Try jumping down to that button.
Oh. There we go. There's no place I can... Yeah, I see the button, but I can't do anything with it.
Okay.
Because it's surrounded all by, things I can't do anything with.
I think they have to do with your magic. Because that was a red and a blue orb.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I wonder if those are the things that increase my cap.
Oh, actually, Are they in your items?
Nope. Well, I can just also do this.
Okay.
Okay, so rank 7.
There's something on here about rank. Let me see. Okay, so every heart you get increases your rank by 1.
Okay.
Alright, that maxes out at 200. Oh my god, this is dumb. Okay, do you want me to just like spoil sort of an end game thing? Okay, so at the end of the game you get ranked with a high score screen. And one of the ways to get the highest rank is by not picking up any hearts, because the more hearts you pick up, the lower your end game rank will actually be.
Okay.
So you can make the game easier by picking up hearts, but you get a lower rank overall at the end of the game. So, like, if you wanted to get the top tier rank, you basically want no hearts, so you stay at rank 1, no deaths, and that's it.
I don't really care about that.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of...
Yeah, because I can't... It's not like I can... Yeah, because I can't, like...
You can't move it out anywhere else.
Hold on. I think I figured... Well, do what I think I need to do. Okay, that's what... Okay.
That wasn't so much a walkthrough.
Dido? Yeah, it's Dido. Wait.
You might be able to use the bombs on the ice pillar?
Maybe, but also I'm wondering something. Is there a torch here that I didn't see? Yes! There are torches here.
I'm betting that puts him out.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, now I know where you are.
Yeah, that's permanently down. Yeah, it's a move that I don't know how to do it though consistently.
That's a beautiful noise.
Huh. I'll have to go back and get that if I can.
Oh! I see what you gotta do here. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see that. That just takes it down here. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking take that flame, get Ifrit out, blast that other torch there. Maybe take him back to the campfire.
Oh, yep.
Ah! Oh. Golem got kinda nasty. Or Geodude, yeah.
Let's try some of these other weapons. Okay.
Yeah, Stove. We got like an hours out of it and just kind of.
Yeah.
Granted, I would think I was only here for 20 minutes and that was way too long for me.
Yeah, that was...
So again, like, just taking a moment to stop and just looking at the little ripples around the slime sprites in the water.
Yeah, it's
There's
pretty
just
good.
there's lots of little details that I really like about this. Visually, this is a fantastic looking game.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a snorkel? Or a key?
Let's see.
Did you see that?
Oh, that looks
Or
like
it's a
somewhere...
Dianoga.
Looks like a nail or something. I don't need these anymore. Okay, let's see what's at the top of this thing, and I think we're good then. Well, actually, let's see. Alright. Okay, so it seems like once I'm in there, I'm gonna be stuck in there for a while. Because we're just about at time.
Looking for a place to save.
Yeah, and I think I just gotta leave here.
Yeah, are you planning to come back to this, or you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're
I
going to
love
come back
that
to this.
noise.
Yeah, and I don't think this game's too terribly long, so I think I think we should be able to finish in that episode. But I actually can't remember what won after this, so I might need to do another poll to determine that. So, let's do that again.
I don't know. Based on this walkthrough, there's still plenty of game to go.
The long play that I looked at said that it took about maybe 5 hours to do.
Alright.
So, and we've done probably 2 hours of this so far.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that is a good place to call it then. With that, let me put this up and just kind of go, yeah. That was that was Blaster Master at the very beginning, but then turned into Beyond Oasis, which is turning out to be a pretty neat game.
Certainly more enjoyable than Blaster Master.
Oh yeah. Actually, I might as well just use this to kind of put out, or just do some reminders because it is coming to the end of the year. So I am going to be on vacation the first week of January. So I am planning some material to be basically go up while I am out. So there will still be some content while I am out. One of the things I do have is I'm planning on, I think I might do a Q&A video probably next weekend. Where if you want to ask questions for that, I believe that should be the link there. That is my personal Curious Cat, where you can ask me questions and I'll answer it on that video. Also with that, I'll probably be doing a status update, also some lore video. And also, I'm probably going to be looking at basically taking a look back at Ranking of Shmups and Retro and Rhapsody and throughout the kind of the seasons and see how, just kind of my thoughts on that. Also some of my older content too. So that will be what is out the following weekend. But that is not next weekend, or that is not next weekend, because next weekend we have some interesting stuff. So with that, let me actually do this. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.ltp.life. I try and have these uploaded relatively soon, although I'm probably not going to be able to have this weekend's episode up until I'll probably put all of them up tomorrow, because I am very busy for the rest of the day, and I need to cut some stuff out of Friday's episode because I forgot to end the stream a little bit, so I don't want to have that blabbering on at the end. So I just got to cut that out. And then also, yeah. That's YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow my Twitch by going twitch.tv/LoadThePuzzle or twitch.ldp@life. I record these episodes live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is also my personal Twitter at LoadThePuzzle. The show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story. There's also a Discord where there is a poll currently. There's actually a couple polls up, or there will be multiple polls up because, I gotta see what Media Delta episodes we'll be doing in February, and also for subs, which means if you are a sub to the actual channel, if you have donated to the Retro Rank Relief Drive, if you are a Patreon, which there's $2 and $5 tiers, so go to patreon.ldp@life. And there's something else that I'm missing. Oh, also if you're a Discord Nitro booster, you will also get access to those polls. So, yeah, there's that. So, next Friday, another recording session of Media Delta, in which we take a look at Mario melodies. So we are taking a look at a kind of obscure OVA based on Super Mario Brothers, specifically the first one. Actually, the first one in Mario, like Japanese Mario 2, which is a thing. Also, we're taking a look at the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie. because why not? So, yeah, that is going to do it. I know Bear is going to be doing his final December stream for the year.
He's setting up right now.
Okay, yeah, I just need to... he should be going live, like, within a couple of minutes, but I don't think that he had started yet. So I'm going to go ahead and rate him. So hopefully by the time he is actually ready, or ready to go when he is actually ready. So yeah, thank you all for watching.
Have a good one.